Hey guys, so today we are going to do a pick a card reading with the title of 3 G's goodness, gracious, gratitude. And so here we have 3 piles for you to choose from with different piece of rock. So pile 1 would be this 8 of Cups. With this beautiful orange stone with little sparkle here and there. I collect all these natural stones, so I don't know like the real name of all of them, although I look them up quite often. But pile 2 we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, with this pretty rock right here, also some sparkles happening there, right? Okay, and then pile 3 we have the Hierophant with this excuse me, this green piece of, I believe it's peridots. Okay, so take your time, choose your pile. You will find the timestamps in the description box, and we shall begin with the pile number 1. Pile 1, welcome to your reading about goodness, gracious, and gratitude. So you have chosen this 8 of Cups with this beautiful orange stone, and the first thing that I'm getting here is the stone's orange color with these golden sparks makes me think about graciously walking away from something that ain't aligned with you anymore by deciding to fill your own cup. But that orange, like sacral chakra energy, like confidently, knowingly leaving something behind that ain't good for you anymore, and that will be something to truly be grateful for. In some time. So I have only picked couple cards to begin with, and then we'll let it flow pretty intuitively. And we're going to use the Thought Tarot deck I have here, and then the Line Strider Tarot. And this card is from the Wisdom Seeker Tarot. So let's begin with that. Wow, whoa. Okay, so we have the Moon. Yeah, so it's pretty powerful. Moon paired with the 8 of Cups. Yeah, on the traditional tarot, on the 8 of Cups, the moon is there on the sky as the person is walking away. So this is whatever you might be walking away from, let your intuition and your inner guidance guide you. Number 18 and number 9. So we have 8 and a 9. Or 818 maybe. Also, I really enjoy the Wisdom Seekers Tarot guidebook because it offers kind of different like some things it depicts a little bit differently than maybe normally used to. So I'm just feeling called to read a little bit from the guidebook here. Okay. The moon, the two towers, the two dogs, the crayfish, and the water in the foreground are almost invariable. Okay, well, yeah, that's true. Okay, it's just explaining, right. The moon has been an archetypal symbol of the feminine, representing the possibility of final access to the intuitive, mysterious depths of inner life. Next to the black dog that accompanied the fool at the start of his journey sits a female dog representing the guardian of the boundary between the physical and the spiritual world. The tower has been miraculously rebuilt, although now as a pair, demonstrating not the edifice of the ego, but the essential unity of all things. In the foreground, the crayfish, the destructive aspect of the female, emerges from the waters of the unconscious. When you work with this card, ask yourself, am I now ready to rely on my intuition to guide me into the light of day? If you are brave enough to do so, you will at last gain access to your higher consciousness. But yeah, letting your intuition guide you into the light of day. That's what we pretty much just talked about. So definitely following your intuition towards something, yeah, brighter, back into the light of day. Okay, then we have, wow, okay, number 24, give and receive. 24 equals 6, which is the lovers in the original tarot. So I really feel that there has been or will be some kind of a choice to be made. Lovers talk about choices as well. Like, yeah, with the moon also makes me think about reflecting. Like reflecting your innermost feelings of reciprocity, like the situation that you're in, is the give and receive, is it balanced? Are you overgiving, or are you maybe withholding something for some reason? Also, these two characters here make me think about, or look at these two dogs over here. And also this what, Scorpio kind of a thingy here, or a crab, which was talking about on the guidebook about this like destructive power of the feminine. And like for me, this character here like kind of looks like this hand in here. So there's really like mirroring energy that I'm feeling in here. Also, like, yeah, what you give is what you get. Goodness gracious, gratitude. That might be something. If you're feeling perhaps some amount of unhappiness or like feeling unsettled in some situation, this is really calling you to search from within, searching for those things from another person, possibly. Because only through this love and positivity, or like understanding, we can truly start to see things in a different light. So in your situation, search for what is good, what is gracious, and what you truly can feel grateful about. Okay, and then we have, wow, expect the unexpected. This makes me think immediately, like, well, Moon, of course, always talks about the unexpected because it's like hidden deep within, deep down. But this made me initially think about, like, if you never change your approach, then, like, if you keep using the same approach, you will always most likely end up with the same outcome. So if you feel really rooted or set in your ways, like a pattern of thinking, like that, I'm sorry, but there's really shadowy energy here. Even the sun really went behind the clouds here right now, so it's pretty dark actually in the room even. But yeah, like, get curious with your own mind, your own hidden like things or tendencies, and like get curious about yourself and get curious about the other. Really feel free to look at things through a different perspective and be ready to expect something unexpected that might be arising from there, right? Okay, so while I was doing these little adjustments here, like, it truly got really dark outside and started to rain like crazy. But nevertheless, here we go. So a bit of a shuffle first. So we are going to begin with the thought tarot. With yeah, I want to ask that where is it that your intuition is actually guiding you at this time. Right. So pile one, where is your intuition guiding you right now? On the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Swords. In this deck, it's called a defeat, this card. So, yeah, and immediately I noticed these colors here, the blue and this like pink. So, yeah, Five of Swords, it's really, yeah, it's that mental clash. Maybe like a lot of arguments, trying to win at all costs. And really I feel like this, like resisting change. Like even though you might know that the change is inevitable, you might feel like you're not ready to go there yet, right? But so, pile one, where is your intuition guiding you at this time? Wow, okay. So, yeah, we have the Chariot. A lot of watery energy here. Like we have the Eight of Cups here, we have the Moon, and now we have the Chariot, which is ruled by Cancer. And here also, yeah, you are looking a movement and balance. Like, yeah, maybe you are stuck in some vicious cycle or situation, and maybe it's time for you to choose to give yourself that goodness, that grace, that courage to finally be on the move. And because the Moon card also talks about fears, I'm thinking that, of course, it might feel scary, but I believe that the outcome of this situation and of your choice and action will be something unexpected. And I really feel that it'll make you feel good and grateful afterwards. And we have a lot of, there's like 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it's, yeah, it's like 5 is change, right? So there is this 5 of Swords, like clash and instability. And moving on to 6, you'll take notice, you'll think about that aspect of reciprocity in the situation. With the 7 of Chariot and the 8 of Cups, you'll take the heat and you'll get going. And then with the 9 of the Moon is something unexpected will rise from your subconscious, from beneath the surface, and the whole situation will be nearing completion. of course. Yeah, right now on the bottom of the deck, we have a card of lust, which is in traditional tarot the card of justice. I'm gonna keep it there for a while at least. Let's go to the Line Straighter Tarot and see what it wants to give into this situation. But I just want you to know that, yeah, you are so deserving of justice. And as bullshit as it might sometimes be, and scary, is that sometimes you are the only person who can give that justice for yourself. Now the rain stopped outside and the clouds are clearing. Sometimes you are the only person to show yourself that grace and that justice. And it requires your own determined action. Right. Wow, exactly. Here on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Wow, so exactly. Walking away from some situation is like after completion, a new beginning will always come, and you will be, I don't know why I want to say like the master of your own cup. Yeah, when you pour into your own cup, it shall always be overflowing, right? So, pile one, such a beautiful reading. What can we know more? What can we know more? Okay, but with the Ace of Cups, goodness gracious, gratitude, okay. Okay, we've got, wow, real boss energy, King of Swords. Yeah, I can't believe this. From the Eight of Cups to the Ace of Cups and the Five of Swords into the King of Swords. Yeah, this is the mastery of the mind. Like, you will not be shaken anymore by some cruelty or manipulation or things like that. Yeah, and here also, here's an orange line here. Yeah, I see all this blue and purple and orange here also in the Eight of Cups. Here's the road. And I'm really thinking, yeah, okay. So, yeah, all the blue color here is talking to me about your freedom of expression. Like maybe there is some kind of oppression going on, but the goodness coming out of this situation is the liberation of your voice. reclaiming your voice. And with the expect the unexpected is that I really don't think that maybe you are ready or like expecting exactly like this level of main character energy that will be on the other side. Especially, it gets a little bit maybe deep, dark, but in situations where there is any kind of violence, let it be mental, emotional, physical, but, and I'm really sorry if something like this is going on in your life, but I promise you that it will transform who you are in the best possible way eventually. But yeah, so if you've been victimized for a long time, then finding your own inner authority after like that victimhood can be really surprising. But I just feel like, yeah, even though these yeah, I'm just getting a side note, like maybe there's a situation where one holds this soft love and one overpowers with harsh words or like coldness. So really, yeah, I'm getting this Five of Swords energy here. But really, like, stop pouring into people and or situations where your soft love is not valued in a proper way, not received or not reciprocated. How do you say that word? Difficult word. But yeah, don't live in places where your love is anything else but rejoiced and received in the right way. Wow, okay. But yeah, I truly feel that you are going to claim your own voice, your independence, your own mind. Whew. Wow. Okay, but so I want to ask about this unexpected. What might it be? Expecting the unexpected here. So, what could be some hint about this unexpected outcome here? Oh wow, thank you. So this is wow, the Five of Cups, but it came out in reverse. So disappointment in reverse. Wow. And again, look at this orange. Look at this orange here. Wow, disappointed. Five of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, if leaving something behind or like expecting a massive heartbreak and like all this darkness, like I'll never come out of this, I'll never get over this, but actually it's telling that yeah, you will. It's not going to be as bad as you might assume, right? Wow, yeah. Confirmation on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords with ruin. So it's not going to be that endless, most painful defeat and chaos, but it will actually feel like a breath of fresh air. I feel like when you start giving that value to yourself, it's going to be a game changer here. Yeah, I'm hearing that you're a wildcat. Okay, so let's see then. Can we know about this Five of Swords in reverse, please? This, okay, thank you. Wow. How great. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands, which is like this new creative fiery energy, like your ship's coming in, like the world is your oyster. Yeah, wow, this is exactly like, yeah, you are not going to get stuck in sadness, but more so the fire will be returned, like new possibilities and new doors will open for you. And I really feel that you are going to feel great, wild and free. Like really the world is your oyster, kind of an energy. Wow. Okay, so as you are creating this, I want to finish your reading with the Sacred Creators Oracle, and maybe we'll also get a cosmic message for you. But this is truly a beautiful, pretty awesome reading. So yeah, goodness gracious, gratitude. Show those qualities. Reflect them upon yourself. Take your leap, even though it might feel scary. Follow your guidance, your intuition towards your own happiness and fulfillment, and feel no shame about it because you are so deserving. It's going to turn out great. Okay, on the bottom of the deck here we have number 59, manifesting and doing, which will be a 14, which is temperance, fire, balance, fire in balance. And again, number 5, a change, manifesting and doing. I'm really feeling connection to this Chariot card here, but yeah, Spirit, what can you tell us? Whoa, that was fast. Wow, follow through. Number 23, again 5. So you really are going through this whirlwind of change. But I really feel that Yeah, this is making me feel like if you have a tornado, or like the pull, like the energy into the world, it's really strong. So I really feel that this some kind of a move is really pulling you towards it, and all you have to do is like surrender. Wow, on the bottom, on the bottom, I just saw it is number 13, which is the death card. Success in transformation. We'll keep that because it's actually like a same color also. As you can see, they are not all the same. Yeah. Also here I can see this same color than on the field of the moon card. So this pull you feel from your inner world, your inner guidance. So this field, this road of that is really, yeah, just follow through. Don't be afraid, even though it might feel huge. But just, yeah, this transformation will be super beneficial for you, and you will come out transformed successfully, and you will really thank yourself later for doing this. So let's close out with a cosmic message for you. Interesting. On the bottom of the deck we have, do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. So yes, goodness gracious, gratitude. Right? So Spirit, what is your cosmic message for pile number 1 going through this transformation or this journey, this part of their life? And we have check in with your body and release any tension you are carrying. Yeah, so that's really like, if you are, I was once in a really toxic situation, like a relationship situation, and when you are in this like 5 of swords kind of an energy for a prolonged period, your body really like I don't have English words for that, but it just goes like into this, like, and before you actually have a moment to take a deep breath, and like I prefer like warm showers, that's kind of a things, but whatever helps your body to relax, let it be hot water shower, yoga, just like some stretching, maybe going for an intense run, and like after like this high speed, and then like pausing, to catch some breath, maybe that's what makes your body like release tension. But really be mindful, like in tuned with your physical body, like take notice on that and show yourself some love, truly. So pile 1, this was your reading. So, goodness gracious, gratitude, reflect those qualities towards your own self. Listen to your intuition, follow through, and expect the unexpected, the best possible outcome. You are loved and you're always welcome in this space, and thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So if you chose this Ace of Swords card and this beautiful piece of stone, this will be your reading about goodness, gracious, gratitude. Okay? If you hear funny noises from the background, it's my dog, my baby boy puppy chewing. Anyway, so I have only pre-taken a couple of cards, and then we'll go pretty much with like intuitive flow from there, and we'll be using couple tarot decks with this as well. Okay, so to begin with, I have one card from the Wisdom Seekers Tarot, and we've got, wow, okay, the Hermit. I hope it's visible. Ace of Swords with the Hermit. That's interesting. But I'm really getting this first, like out of the bat, like yeah, like cutting through the darkness, and like certain kind of a leadership energy. I also want to read a little bit from the guidebook. I really enjoy it. It gives a little bit different approach, I feel like, or like, yeah, but I enjoy it. Also, the page number is 27, which also equals 9 as the Hermit, so 9 could be important number for you. Okay. Yeah, so the last card with a single number. It marks the final part of the first half of the tarot journey. The Hermit alludes to the solitary nature of the traveler on the tarot quest. He walks alone through the night with only the light of his intuition to guide him. He wears a simple robe and carries a staff, as the trappings of the outer world cannot aid him. He also represents the steadfast courage and determination needed to continue on the tarot journey as he trudges intently onward. Some experts equate the Hermit with timeless wisdom, making the card another reminder that the truth of existence is to be found within ourselves, since we are each part of that universal truth. When you work with this card, ask yourself, when I need guidance, do I listen too much to the advice and opinions of others? Often, the wisest counselor of all is the voice of your inner self. Okay, wow. So, yeah, It's really interesting. Pile 1 also had pretty strong message about following one's inner guidance, intuition, and yeah, and with the Ace of Swords, I'm really feeling like yeah, and you see this, how would you call this, like a halo kind of a thing. We've got it here on the Ace of Swords, and it's also here on this Hermit card, right? So I'm really getting like this, like there's power and wisdom in your words, in your thoughts, in your communication. Like I feel like you have the capability of sharing that inner wisdom of yours in a form of communication to be a guiding light for others, like a way shower. Wow, that's pretty cool. Also, I'm getting, for some reason, a thought about perception. For here in the middle, in the lantern, there's a star, which obviously makes me think about the star, which is like hope and healing and renewal. And here we have like this skull kind of a thing. But yeah, maybe there is something related to like a death and a rebirth. Hope and renewal. And I feel already about the topic like goodness, gracious, gratitude is exactly, I want to say like goodness, gracious, the wisdom you have to share, you know? I feel like people probably are and or will be truly grateful for your wise words and that shared wisdom that you hold, right? Okay, so next we've got, wow, celebrate growth and breakthroughs, number 7. Wow, this is really a celebratory card. What an energy, huh? Wow, it's like she has been born from the lantern, like she is born from the light and she is just fireworks, you know? So maybe there is a message of maybe somewhat like getting a little bit out of the hermit mode. Like if you are now here within this circle, you know, like actually breaking free from that and just sparkling that fire and light everywhere around you, like breaking free from the container. But there is something really explosive energy here. Celebrate growth and breakthroughs. Yeah, breakthrough. Yeah, breaking through that round. Like you are boundless and limitless. And I think that you have grown like further to be contained here in this small circle anymore. Like yeah, widen your circles, expand your horizons. Wow, that's great. And then we have, okay, no. Interesting. Let's see more what's that about. Just let me adjust these cards a little bit here. So, yeah. Okay. So, let's go ahead. We are going to use the Thought Tarot to see more what is going on here in your pile number 2. Yeah, but Ace of Swords also, there's something like, I'm really feeling this breaking through, breaking free, like energy. Maybe it's a lifestyle, like maybe your energy is a little bit too scattered, and you could also be called for this more like a path of the hermit, like turning your backs on certain things, saying no to things, people, temptation, I don't know. Anyhow, we are going to find out. So, okay. On the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Wands with completion. Yeah, okay, I'm really feeling this though. Yeah, it's like that same fire is over there, like inside. It's the same light and same fire that's going on everywhere around here, and it really looks like, you know, like underneath those wands, like it wants to break free. Yeah, also, yeah, with those birds, I want to break free. Okay, completion. So maybe there's a chapter of your life that has reached its just a chapter ending, nearing like a closure, completion, and it's time to expand. Exactly. So let's keep it here. Spirit, what more can you tell us about this? Whoa, thank you. Okay, we've got, wow, the Magician. Truly. This also is related to planet Mercury, which talks about communication. We already spoke about that. Wow, and look at these two together, right? Wow, even the hand hand gesture, like the posture, is a little bit similar, right? Yeah, Magician. It's like Yeah, it's like maybe you are evolving into this, and also, yeah, see all this yellow and purple on the both of these cards, like solar plexus and crown chakra mm, uniting, and also here with the blue, like a throat chakra. So yeah, oh my god, there's so many things coming through, but yeah, I feel like maybe you have reached an end of a chapter in your life, and now you could benefit from like turning a little bit inward, taking stock, like this period of growth that you've been through, and then you get to like break free as you rise to the next level as the magician with great manifesting powers, knowing that you get to pretty much create at your will, and also to create with your voice. So like prayers and affirmations and stuff like that will most probably be really powerful to you. Okay, then let us get, oh okay, hold on, I was just about to take this next deck, and as I lifted it from the table, the last card like slided from under it, and so I was curious like what's under there, and there is a 3 of swords, right? And as we just finished with the thought deck, I also looked here, and here also on the bottom of the deck we have the 3 of swords with sorrow. I'm wondering, I think I'm gonna keep it here, because my own thoughts got or like my intuition was confirmed, I'd say, but we'll see more about that. But I really want to ask about that no card. It also makes me think about like if it was not no but no, but even they kind of work well together, you know, like either no or no, but like know what is good for you, know thyself kind of a thing, right? So what can we know about the no card? Interesting. On the bottom of the deck is the sun. If we have the sun and then we have the 3 of swords, it's like like a night and day. Spirit, what can you tell us about this card that says no? Okay, interesting. I'm not gonna take all of this, I suppose, but we have the 9 of cups, and then we have the hermit, and then we have the world. It's interesting because I mean the hermit we already have here, and the world in its usual form talks about indeed completion, which also is okay mentioned here. Okay, I think I got it. So I feel like you have indeed decided to close a chapter in your life. Like you're ready to step up to the next level. You have already felt this Nine of Cups. Actually, yeah, it has eaten um, the bird, but for some reason, I actually um, initially thought about that the cat has escaped from the cage, but I don't know why the cat would have been in a cage, but it's, yeah, maybe it's also, maybe you were a bird and then you, like, I don't know, evolved as from a bird in a cage into a cat, and you kind of ate, like integrated but like ate your former self, right? So in that funny image, but it's really, and even like as I'm looking at the cat here next to the magician, um it's like that space also there behind the magician, it's like he's broken through from there and is now standing here in this newfound power and stability, right? So, yeah, a cat that has broken free from the cage. Because, yeah, oh my god, even imagining like a cat in a cage is just, I don't know, really disturbed. um, yes, but I really feel that here with the no card, it is a message from your higher self, really like screaming that no more, like there's no turning back into like a form of old self with all these like circular motions. Also here really talks about that ending of a cycle, that completion. No more sorrow, no more captivity of the mind or circumstances. And as the hermit is here twice, there truly is like an emphasis on that it is ruled by Virgo. If that resonates for someone, but your goodness, gracious gratitude is definitely in you reflecting back on the journey that you have walked and really noticing how much you have grown and really like loving yourself, you know, like unapologetically. You vibrant firecracker as you are something to be grateful for. Okay, enough rambling. let's see. For you, I feel for some reason that I want to use this angel deck. Interesting. We have a contemplation here. Look back and inwards. Look out for different perspectives. Wow, that's interesting. I was just talking about the perspectives, right? And then there's hope. But even with this imagery right here, I feel like, see this yellow here behind her, and she has come to the light. That is like Tarot 6 of Wands energy. And so here she is like still in this little bit like in this dark, you know, in this contemplation, here in this darkness. Yeah, see also this blue that's there. So yeah, I also feel that withdrawing for some time, like kind of going into a bit of that hermit mode, that will light up, that particularly is going to light up your true self and your true essence. And only now I'm actually noticing that here on this hermit card here is another star on the lantern. So you really are a star. Star child, star seed. But you are a star. No doubt about that. Here on the bottom of the deck we have a body. Be aware of the physical world. But thank you, angels. Can we get a message here for pile number 2 for goodness gracious gratitude? Oh, thank you. Okay. Interesting. First we had body, right? Or we've seen that. But the card that came out actually is the mind. Use your mental energy as full as possible. A mind. Yeah, I feel that that is talking about like what's next, what's now. And yeah, that is that hermit's mind, that contemplation energy. Oh yes, definitely. Okay, I want to get a cosmic message for you. Once more. Okay. On the bottom we have never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. Spirit. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we've got a little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. Exactly. That's beautiful. And then I feel like final card from the Sacred Creators Oracle. This is, I just feel like this is so lovely. Like really empowering, right? By the way, just now I'm thinking, I hope that YouTube does not get upset with these small, kinda naked-ish characters. Fingers crossed. Anywho. On the bottom we have limitations inspire innovations. So that's also a number 7 card, 52. So yeah, use your, like, use that past, like, to work from that place, you know? What did you learn within those frames? But now let's, oh wow, that's way too many cards. Hang on. Okay. Can we please get a closing message here for pile number 2? Okay, thank you. Okay, still 2. Okay, we've got what's your honest truth, number 20. And then we've got ambush fear with your ferocious dream. Yes, my friend, it's time for some contemplation. It feels like. But have faith and definitely rejoice your own personal growth. And I really believe that you have stories inside of you that will end up inspiring others as well, because you're being given the sword of the truth, your honest truth, and you are free to shine and express yourself in your fullness. Thank you so much for being here in this space, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hi and welcome, pile 2. So if you have chosen this Hierophant card with this lovely green crystal or stone, which I actually have been researching and trying to find it, but could be peridot, could be like some green aventurine with quartz and some mica is there, but nevertheless it's gorgeous. And that makes me immediately feel and think about the heart chakra with the green color. I have only pre chosen taken just a couple of like 2 oracle cards and 1 tarot card from the Wisdom Seekers Tarot to begin with, and then we will pretty much intuitively go from there, but we will be using a couple of tarot decks which I have chosen for this reading. So the Hierophant. Actually, the first thing that caught my attention with this pile is that this is the only pile with major arcana, and how would I say, like a pretty much flashier stone or a crystal, if I may. So the Hierophant is represented or associated with Taurus, and number 5, which is indicating change. Hierophant is a spiritual teacher, a counselor, and pretty traditional in its original meaning. And yeah, of course, if I forgot to say, this will be your reading about the topic of goodness, gracious, gratitude. So let's see what it means to you. We'll begin with this tarot card from the Wisdom Seekers. Wow! Oh my god! You've got the Sun. And this is crazy. I mean, I have not seen these cards before all this. As I have chosen 1 card from the Wisdom Seekers Tarot for each pile, I have not seen them before. And if I am not wrong, I think that all the 3 piles had a major arcana. Okay, I hope that'll do for YouTube's rules' sake. So, wow, talk about goodness, gracious, gratitude. It could be a definition of this Sun card. Sun card is the happiest card in the tarot, the ultimate yes. But with that card, with this card, you can actually really feel it if you just look at it. It's awesome, beautiful. So Hierophant and this Sun card, some kind of happy ending, I feel, will be there for you. It's also number 19, and 19 sums up into 10 and 1. Maybe something is, I really feel like this level up energy, like something's leveling up. Let's see then. Then we've got, interesting. Clear the vessel, number 1. Okay, so maybe, as also like 10 is a closure, an ending, and 1 is a new beginning. So I'm kind of getting here that, like, first clear the vessel, and so then this upgrade, like this level up, can take place. What a beautiful image here. Like some princess bathing in light. I don't know, like I feel like it's like she's like pouring into like some wishing well, like she looks like she has a desire for something. And with the Hierophant, I'm thinking maybe if there is uncertainty in your mind, in your heart about how to do something, how to clear this so-called vessel, whatever it might like symbol or mean in this, I think you can get a great advice. Or also maybe it is time for you to level up, become some kind of a teacher, some kind of a way shower, and that requires for you to clear your vessel so that leveling up can take place. But the outcome will be a dream come true. Okay, then we got go more general. So yeah, it's interesting because with the Hierophant, like I told already, is really traditional by the norm. So I don't know, like but also with this card always I get like the feeling like words like not overcomplicating things, you know, not getting into this analysis paralysis. Like keep it nice, keep it simple, don't overcomplicate it for yourself so much that actually executing the task becomes difficult. I personally know pretty much about that for sure. Let me just check that the cards are looking nice. Okay. So I have, yes, so I have chosen to use the Thought Tarot as well as the Line Strider, how do you say it? Tarot with this reading. So let's begin then, shall we? I have, of course, pre-shuffled and cleared the decks in between, every reading. But yeah, goodness, gracious, gratitude, pile number 3. What does that represent for you? Some kind of a personal development, a level up, a glow up with a dreamy, I feel here like dreamy outcome requiring you to keep it simple, getting off like the nitty gritty of things, and whoa, and first clearing the vessel or your environment, whatever it shall be. Like could be multiple things, you know. I'm thinking about, of course, like normal, like clearing the vessel would be your body, like some kind of a detox, any toxins, substances, stuff like that. But also I'm like thinking as if you were a singer. So then, like, in a way, like, your throat chakra, like, is the vessel of the voice, right? So also maybe some kind of like throat chakra clearing. Also there is like that water and all this like blue and like blue color. Also, yeah, like emotions, your emotional body, making sure that it is clear. Maybe some of you are like channelers, giving spiritual advice, and so your emotional vessel, your emotional body has to be cleared so it can well channel clearly and properly, and in that manner also maybe go more general, like if there is some kind of a feeling of anxiousness, like kind of struggling with some kind of a niche or something like that, so then maybe just go more general, like yeah, I don't take this in a wrong way, but I'm just like feeling like hearing like in the end, like people are pretty simple, right? I just want to see what we have here. Prudence, Eight of Pentacles, and the Prince of Cups. Okay. Anywho, let's begin. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. I like it. First of all, this yellow color, of course, it makes me think about the solar plexus chakra, which is about that like confidence, creativity, vitality, and it's also represented here in the Sun card. And I'm really getting this Five of Wands in reverse, being this like really like go more general, like keep it simple, because Five of Wands can be like fights, arguments, clashes, but more or less like it's chaos, mayhem kind of a thing. Also, yeah, the Hierophant is another number 5, and see here is like this wing, like this wing like imagery, which we also have here in the Hierophant card, and there also goes this straight line which we have here. So yeah, keep it straight, keep it simple. It will be well understood and appreciated. So thank you, Spirit. What more can you tell us for pile number 3 about this goodness, gracious gratitude? Wow, okay. The Ten of Swords in reverse as well. And what does this say, by the way? It says strife, okay? And this says ruin. And wow, look at all this. Yeah, this is really, I'm just really good. This is, your message is very clear, okay? Yeah, you see all this? How it's pointing in every direction, like here with the wings, like butterfly wings. Yeah, this is really like cut to the chase. That's how it's said, right? Yeah, cut to the chase. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it, like in your mind or in the physical world, as like swords represent the mind and wands represent like the fire, like actual physical things, okay? So in every aspect, just simplify. Alrighty, then let's go to the line straighter line. I'm tongue twisted with the name. But yeah, I really feel like this, like all the way from the beginning, from the sun card, I'm really feeling this like light. Like I feel like I can breathe easier, you know? Like, yeah, like someone's telling like, you know, like it's not that complicated, you know? Like I love simple instructions personally. Yeah, and oh wow, also yeah, we have 2 5s, Hierophant, and the 5 of Wands in reverse. And then the Sun was 19, which becomes 10. And then we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. So that is a confirmation for sure. Goodness, gracious, gratitude. Oh wow. On the bottom of the deck here, you have the 10 of Cups. Yeah, it's the similar happy energy that's there in the Sun card. And also really, I feel like, and the pink, of course. Yeah, and I talked about the heart chakra, right? In the beginning uh, with this green stone of ours. And now with all this pink, like I really feel like whatever this is about, it's really close to your heart, and it's going to bring a lot of happiness, like bringing people together. It's really, yeah, this is simple and this is happy. Yeah, we'll keep the 10 of Cups. Lovebirds. And love also, love in its truest form. Love is actually really simple. It's not complicated at all when it's actually love without like ego drama. Love is the most pure and simple thing. So what else can we know for pile number 3? Thank you. Okay, so we've got Justice in reverse. Interesting how it is. Like, I love the coloration here. And then on the bottom of the deck we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, actually let's keep that. I feel like I have a message. So Pentacles as the earth element. Also, yeah, the Hierophant is presented by Taurus. So Pentacles also can talk about exactly like our physical vessel, like health, things like that. So I'm getting a message that maybe there has been like some personal injustice, like I mean like in the form of some kind of a like maybe self-sabotage, poor habits, not letting yourself get enough rest. But yeah, but in the simple form anyway, like nevertheless it is an act of injustice towards yourself, right? But so yeah, and go, yeah, maybe this can be about some lifestyle changes that would be essential for you, like helping to clear the body, bringing this like light of like this vitality, and for example, like if you need to make changes in your diet, also then it doesn't mean that you have to get like an expensive um, personal trainer and start counting your macro how do you call this, carbohydrates and proteins and every, and scaling all foods. Just like go more, like keep it simple, add some greens, make sure you get protein from somewhere, and drink more water. Like at least like get the basis under control. And yes, and it will feel blissful, like truly. Mm. Yeah, and I'm really hearing just like follow a straight line. Mm. Follow a straight line here with this. Alrighty, so next thing. I don't know, I've been really called today to this oh my god, how do you talisman oracle. Yeah, so yeah, on the split there's equilibrium, how do you say this? Yeah, like balance. Yeah, yeah, like some, like I can tell you that, for example, I eat pretty much like I mean sugar intake. Like I put sugar in my coffee. I eat like pretty much of candy. I have a sweet tooth, but then that equilibrium, like balancing it out with, like some healthy stuff, and your body really like will tell you, at least if you pay like attention, your body will really tell you when something is, well, out of balance, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, yeah, okay. Exactly. On the bottom of the deck we have divine guidance. Oh yeah, I was just thinking about, like, like your body's intelligence, like its guidance to you. But then also, yes, we have the Hierophant, right? Who is literally a divine guider. And here we have this dragonfly's wings, the frog's legs. Here again, we see this similarity there. Divine guidance. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Blessed day. Wow. Okay. Gorgeous. Immediately I see the sun. And here also, well, we have butterflies here. Sorry. So yeah, this is transformation on a very tangible level. Yeah, it's yeah, like after doing this clearing, whatever it shall be, the difference is going to be like like a day and night, it's the difference will be felt like the day and night. It's going to make you feel yeah. I'm actually hearing this Charlie's Gambino song, Feels Like Summer. It feels like summer. How lovely. And also, I'm feeling that maybe, let's say that you are to, like, spiritually or professionally or combined, like level up into this so-called hierophant-like position. So then the divine guidance that you are able to deliver for others is going to bless those people's days. And of course, what goes around comes around. So how lovely is that? Yeah, I want to, your reading is so lovely. Yeah, I want to get like one or some of these really uplifting cards for you. So pile number 3, couple of messages here. Yeah, let's take this. Here on the bottom we have, a problem is a chance for you to do your best. Nice. And then we've got, thank you for being supportive. Oh wow, and failure is the mother of success. And here we had a problem is a chance for you to do your best. So maybe you are faced with some problem. Like I'm still feeling like this is, like maybe there is some kind of a confusion around this. Like how can I, yeah, like you know, like change some like this, some habit, or do this or do that. So that is giving you the chance. Yeah, it's a chance for you to do your best, like figuring it out and really giving your all for it, and to remember not to be knocked down with like by any obstacles, because you will be successful anyway eventually. Okay, and yeah, thank you for being supportive. So I feel I'm feeling like two things here. First of all, like as giving this guidance for other people, this would be other people thanking you for the support, for your words, for your emotional presence. And also with this green green color here, it makes me think about the health, physical body, and also like by doing these changes, your body is also thanking you for your support. With these tiny macarons, like I don't know, maybe you're throwing away, like if you have like some pastries, you know, like now it's time to like cut some of this out for some time, taking a pause or something. So maybe you're throwing out some sweets or like some junk basically, and your body will thank you for that. Talk about goodness, gracious gratitude. Yeah, and then also because I see like kind of both sides of things, then also it does make me think about like reward, you know, like that balance thingy. Like, thank you for taking good care of me, says your body, so here, have a treat. Whoa. That kind of a thing. Okay, then let's get you also a cosmic message here from this deck. Just let me burn some Palo Santo to clear out this deck a little bit, shall we? Yeah. I love Palo Santo. I'm a big fan. I basically burn Palo Santo and or sage every day, incense, these kinds of things. But yeah, I feel this is like whatever this is, it is going to make your energy brighter, your own feeling within your skin lighter. Oh, what a rhyme. And yeah, your vision brighter. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, yeah, on that I just talk about lighter. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. Okay? Yeah, and yeah, exactly. Go more general. Like get off that like nitty gritty serious, now I have to do this and do that, and like you can find nice and simple ways of doing whatever it is that you have to do. You are going to feel grateful for that. The people you serve and who you interact with will feel and be grateful for that. And your physical body also will be grateful for that. So I feel like that is the perfect place to end this reading. I wish you a blessed day and catch you up the next time. Bye.